Been a while, Sarah. This weekend marks 3 years since our divorce. Want to grab dinner sometime?
Excuse me? Have you completely lost your mind? What? What's this about?
I just thought it'd be nice to catch up. We were together for 6 years before everything happened. That's not something you just forget.
Delete my number. I've moved on with my life.
Why so cold? First time reaching out in forever, and with a dinner invitation no less. Why aren't you jumping at the chance?
You can't be serious. Who meets their ex-husband for dinner? And divorce anniversary? Seriously? Are you mocking me? That was the worst day of my life, when my own sister stole my husband, and you're calling it an anniversary? You've got to be kidding me.
Come on, it wasn't like that. Things just happened. Nobody meant to hurt you.
Things just happened? You had an affair with my sister while I was going through fertility treatments, while I was crying myself to sleep every night, while I was desperately trying to give you the family you wanted.
Ancient history now, right? Didn't realize you'd get so upset. Just trying to lighten the mood. Haven't talked in ages, just wanted to break the ice.
There is no ice to break. There is nothing between us anymore. You made sure of that.
Sarah, please, we used to be able to talk about anything. Remember those late-night conversations on the balcony?
Stop. Don't you dare bring up memories like that. You lost that right when you betrayed me.
Sorry about the anniversary comment, but I really want to see you just once.
Why now? After 3 years of silence? What could you possibly want?
Can't a guy reach out to an old friend? Oh, remember how much you loved barbecue? I know this great place. Let's catch up after 3 years.
We're not friends. We were never just friends. You were my husband, and you chose my sister over me. That's all there is to it.
You're being unreasonable. People divorce and remain friends all the time. Why can't we be civil?
Civil? You want to talk about being civil? Was it civil when you were sneaking around with Ashley? Was it civil when you two announced your relationship at my parents' house while I was still wearing my wedding ring?
That was Ashley's idea. I wanted to wait.
Oh, that makes it so much better. No thanks. Goodbye.
Wait, hold on. Don't be so cold. We're family by marriage after all. How can you treat family this way?
Family? You dare talk about family? The same family that chose sides? The same family that blamed me for not being able to have children? Ha! I never once considered you family. Not you, not Ashley, not even my parents who approved your marriage. I cut ties with everyone, so please, stay out of my life. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're just being dramatic. Your parents just wanted everyone to get along. They still ask about you, you know.
Of course they do. Now that their perfect younger daughter is married to you, now that they got what they wanted.
That's not fair. They love you. They just didn't want to lose both daughters.
They made their choice, just like you did.
Please, just hear me out. If dinner's too much, just listen to what I have to say, please. I have something important to ask you.
More important than respecting my boundaries? More important than the last 3 years of silence?
Yes, much more important.
What? You have something to ask me?
Can we meet somewhere neutral? A coffee shop, maybe. It's not something I want to discuss over text.
Whatever you have to say it here. I'm not meeting you anywhere.
You haven't been home since cutting ties, right? So you haven't heard about Ashley's illness from your parents.
What? Ashley's illness? Does she have something serious?
Yeah, it's a blood disease. She's been in and out of hospitals. The treatments aren't working like they should.
What? Since when?
A few months now. It's getting worse.
Leukemia?
Something similar. The doctors say she needs a bone marrow transplant to recover. They're not optimistic about other treatments.
That's sudden. You hear about it in movies and TV, but never expect it to happen to family. Even to someone like her.
Don't be like that. She's still your sister. Whatever happened between us doesn't change that.
It changed everything. But what does this have to do with me?
That's why I have a favor to ask you as Ashley's sister. Would you consider being her bone marrow donor?
So that's what this is about. All this talk about memories and family, just to ask for my bone marrow?
It's not just that. We really do miss you. Ashley cries about you sometimes.
That's a lot to process all at once. And somehow I doubt those tears.
That's why I wanted to discuss it over dinner. So what do you say? Would you meet with me? I can explain everything in detail over food. Please, Sarah, for old time's sake.
That's completely out of the question.
What? What do you mean out of the question? Your real sister is suffering from a serious illness, and you won't help her after everything we've been through together.
Everything we've been through? You mean how you both betrayed me? How you watched me suffer through treatments? How you blamed me for not being able to have children? Yep. That's right. Yes. I feel bad that Ashley has such a serious illness, but I'm not that kind of person. I couldn't care less about someone who betrayed me. I have zero interest in being a donor.
You can't mean that! This is literally life or death! How can you be so heartless?
Heartless? That's rich coming from you. Take care.
What the hell is wrong with you? I can't believe you'd abandon your own sister when she's sick! The Sarah I knew would never do this!
The Sarah you knew died 3 years ago when her husband and sister betrayed her. Well, you seem energetic enough. Plenty of energy to guilt trip me.
This isn't about guilt, this is about saving Ashley's life!
Find another donor. I'm done with this conversation.
You'll regret this. If anything happens to her, it's on you!
Goodbye, Jake. Don't contact me again. That's not an acceptable answer. How can you be so cold? I just started hospital treatment this month, fighting this disease every day. I can't believe you choose to abandon your sister like this. I don't recall giving you permission to message me. Did Jake share our conversation with you? Of course he did. I'm his wife now. We don't keep secrets from each other. How convenient. Unlike when you were sneaking around behind my back. That was different. This is about my life. The doctors say my condition is getting worse. I'm free to make my own choices, and I don't see why you think you can guilt trip me. Because you're my only hope right now. The doctors tested everyone else. Mom and Dad weren't matches. That sounds like a personal problem. You're horrible, sis. Is this revenge because I took Jake? That was 3 years ago. It shouldn't matter anymore. Excuse me? You took Jake? Like he was some prize to be won? That's not what I meant. You know what I'm trying to say? We fell in love. It wasn't planned. Right. Just like these messages weren't planned. Just like asking for my bone marrow wasn't planned. Your sister's life is in danger. Shouldn't you be acting like an adult here? Put the past behind us? The past? You mean when you were comforting me about my fertility treatments while sleeping with my husband behind my back? Even if you say that, impossible is impossible. You want me to forgive the sister who betrayed me, the family who abandoned me, all of you who left me alone? Stop being dramatic. Nobody abandoned you. You're unbelievable. You're the one who made all the choices. Jake and I both tried to stay friendly. Mom and Dad told you to try getting along as in-laws. You're the one who chose to cut ties. That was all you. Are you seriously blaming the person who got cheated on? And Mom and Dad blamed me instead of you two, saying I must have done something to deserve being cheated on. Of course I had to cut ties with a family like that. They were just trying to keep the peace. They wanted us all to be one big happy family. One big happy family? While I was dying inside? Well, Mom and Dad were right. It was all your fault. Yet you keep playing the victim. Get over yourself. Excuse me? My fault? How exactly was it my fault? I didn't steal Jake. I saved him. Jake wanted kids right away, but you were infertile. I freed him from you. Stop acting like a victim already. Saved him? Seriously? What you did was plain old cheating. Don't try to justify your awful behavior. You don't understand Jake at all. He was suffering, watching you fail treatment after treatment. But if you'd stayed married, you couldn't have kids, and Jake would have been miserable forever. Are you saying your happiness was more important than his? What? Are you seriously trying to make this about Jake's happiness? Of course it's about his happiness. He deserves to have children. You were already a lost cause when you divorced. I'm still in my 20s. I have plenty of chances to have kids. But you're sick now, aren't you? Karma works in mysterious ways. How dare you? That's why I'm getting treatment. The bone marrow transplant will cure me. Then I'll be healthy and can have lots of babies. So help me out, sis. Once I'm better and can have kids, Jake will be so happy. Even though you're divorced, he's still special to you, right? Don't you want to help make him happy? You're delusional. Jake isn't special to me anymore. Not at all. Give up on me and find another donor, quickly. We've been looking, but there are no matches. That's why we're asking you. Parents and siblings have the highest match rate. Even then, it's only a 25% chance. That low, huh? Sounds like you should be focusing on the registry instead of harassing me. Mom wasn't a match, but you'll definitely be compatible. Statistically, you'll have to be my match. The doctor said siblings are the best chance. I see. So that's why you and Jake have been desperately trying to contact me. Not because you miss me, not because you're sorry, just because you need something from me. But sorry to disappoint you. I still won't do the bone marrow transplant. You can't be serious. After everything I just explained? After telling you how much we need you? Need me? Where was this need when you were destroying my marriage? Where was this need when you watched me suffer? That's ancient history. This is about life and death. How can you be so heartless? I learned from the best, from my sister and husband who showed me exactly how heartless people can be. You'll regret this. If anything happens to me, you'll have to live with it forever. I've been living with what you did for 3 years. I think I can manage. This isn't over. I won't let you abandon me like this. Watch me. Stop trying so hard to act tough. You can't just ignore me forever. Watch me. I've been thinking about what you said, about karma. Maybe you're right. Maybe this is punishment. I'm not interested in your self-pity. Just hear me out. I've had a lot of time to think in the hospital about what we did to you. We? So now you admit it wasn't just happening naturally? I'm trying to apologize here. Can't you at least listen? An apology right when you need something from me? How convenient. I'm serious. The treatments are so painful. Sometimes I wonder if this is how you felt. Don't you dare. Don't you dare compare your situation to mine. But I understand now. The fear, the pain, the uncertainty, the feeling that your body is betraying you. Stop it. You don't understand anything. I do. Every time they draw blood, every time they run tests, I think about what you went through. The difference is I had a husband who was sleeping with my sister, while you have a husband too. Oh, wait. How is Jake handling your illness? He's supportive when he's not working. Interesting pause there. He's just busy. This treatment is expensive. Someone has to pay the bills. Right, that's definitely it. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing at all. Anyway, I really am sorry for everything. Can't we start over? Start over? While you're lying in a hospital bed needing my bone marrow? Yes! This could be our chance to be sisters again. We stopped being sisters the moment you betrayed me. That's not fair. I was young and stupid. You were 25, old enough to know exactly what you were doing. But Jake and I really love each other. It's impossible for someone like you to have kids now. Excuse me? Someone like me? Well, you know, you're older now, and with your condition… My condition? You mean the one you used to justify stealing my husband? I didn't steal him. He chose me because I could give him what you couldn't. And how's that working out for you? 3 years later, no baby, and now you're sick. That's why I need your help. Once I'm better and have kids, I'll let you play with them lots. So, how about a nice answer? Donating bone marrow isn't a big deal for your cute little sister, right? My cute little sister? Are you serious right now? Come on, remember how close we used to be? Remember all those times I helped you shop for fertility supplements? While you were sleeping with my husband? Those shopping trips? Why do you keep bringing that up? It's ancient history. Because you keep acting like what you did was normal, like it was justified. It was justified. Jake needed someone who could have children, and I can. Once I get better. I should tell you now before you regret it later. Can't do anything soon anyway. I'm too tired for this. That's all I have to say. One last thing then, since you're so concerned about fertility. What do you mean? You're infertile. You can't possibly be having a baby. Why would you be pregnant when you're single? I'm not single. I got remarried last year. What? You remarried? How? When? Well, I got pregnant. It's a high-risk pregnancy at my age, but everything's going well so far. I thought I'd never have kids, but life's full of surprises. What is this? You're lying. You have to be lying. I never heard about this. I don't believe it. What do you mean, remarried? Why would I tell an estranged family about my marriage? Only a few friends know I remarried. Our parents don't know, so of course you wouldn't either. But you're supposed to be the infertile one. You were supposed to be alone. Sorry to disappoint you. Sis, I was supposed to get pregnant right after being cured. What is this? You're having a baby? No way. Fine, I'll work hard and have my own baby. Just you wait. Good luck with that. You'll need it. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing at all. Just focus on your treatment. This isn't over. You think you're so much better than me now? I don't think about you at all. Liar! If you didn't think about me, you wouldn't be so cruel. Cruel? You want to talk about cruelty? I'm done with this conversation. But don't think this is over. It's been over for 3 years. You just haven't realized it yet.
Sarah, you're finally having a kid? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Why would I tell you anything?
Because we have history. Is it a boy or girl? At least send me some pictures. It's basically our kid, isn't it? Feels lonely not hearing anything about it.
Excuse me? Have you lost your mind?
Come on, don't be like that. We were trying for so long together. This feels like our dream is finally coming true.
What do you mean, basically? This baby belongs to me and my husband. I won't show you any pictures, and stop saying creepy things.
Don't be selfish. After everything we went through together, all those fertility treatments, all those hopes and dreams.
Those hopes and dreams you destroyed?
I never stopped caring about you, even after everything.
Is that why you're at dating events while your wife is sick?
Who told you that? That's not true. I'm just networking for work.
Right. Networking at singles events.
You don't understand. Things with Ashley are complicated.
Complicated how?
She's changed since getting sick. She's not the same person anymore.
Oh, like how I wasn't the same person after failing fertility treatments?
That's different. But when you're on my family register and marry me, it'll be our kid, right? Am I saying something strange?
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
You know how badly I want kids. I want them so desperately, more than anything.
Yes, I know. You love kids, and your parents have been desperate for grandchildren. That's why you betrayed me, remember?
I want at least 3 kids. We could start over, make up for lost time. Yeah, that's why I married Ashley, even though I knew stealing someone's wife was wrong. I never wanted to hurt you, Sarah, but I had to marry young Ashley for the sake of having kids. But now we can't have any, and she's seriously ill instead.
So now you're looking for your next victim?
Don't be like that! I'm scared of the pressure from our parents lately. My parents were against this marriage from the start. They keep asking what I'm doing with my life since we don't have kids.
Sorry, I can't sympathize at all. What? So you're saying you pushed everyone around for your own needs but couldn't deliver? Just sounds like a selfish man's confession.
Yeah, maybe it is a confession. I regret divorcing you. If we'd stayed married, I'd be the one next to you and our child. So, would you consider leaving your husband and remarrying me?
What? Have you completely lost your mind?
Think about it. It makes perfect sense. It's my child too, and I don't care about blood relations. If it's a child you risked your life to bring into this world, I know I could love it.
Are you insane? Do you think I'd be happy to hear that? This child has nothing to do with you.
But we tried for so long together. Doesn't that count for something?
It counted until you cheated on me with my sister.
Think about it rationally. Whatever guy would marry you must be pretty worthless. I work for a big company with great pay. Plus, I've got Ashley loaded up with life insurance. Come back to me and you'll never have money troubles.
Did you just say you have life insurance on your dying wife?
It's just being practical. Ashley's condition isn't looking good. We have to think about the future.
I'm speechless. For your information, my husband is kind and extremely successful. I've never had any financial difficulties. He even built us a house with a yard for the baby.
With a yard? A whole house? Does your husband have serious money?
More than you'll ever have. And unlike you, he loves me for who I am, not what I can give him.
But I could love you too, better than before. We could start fresh.
So there's absolutely no reason for me to see you. I'm going to build a warm home with him and our child.
Don't be hasty. Think about what I'm offering.
I'm thinking about how disgusting you are, planning your wife's death while she's fighting for her life.
I'm just being realistic.
You should focus on supporting Ashley.
She's gonna die anyway. Why should we both be miserable?
I'm blocking your number.
Wait!
Don't ever contact me again.
What about the bone marrow? At least do that!
Goodbye, Jake. I hope you get exactly what you deserve. Please, sis. I'm begging you. Just get tested at least. My numbers got worse at today's checkup. If I don't get a bone marrow transplant soon, I'll lose to this disease. Is that what Jake told you to say? What? No, it's true. The doctors are really worried. Mind over matter. A snake like you won't lose to some disease. So stay positive and focus on your treatment. How can you be so cruel? Everything would be solved if you'd just be my donor. Are you really okay with your real sister dying from this illness? Totally fine. Enjoy your sinful life, however much of it you have left. Wow, how can you say such things to a sick person? Do you not have a heart? How can you be so cold when someone's suffering right in front of you? I learned it from watching you, but why don't you say those exact words to your husband? His constant requests are getting annoying. What? What requests? Oh, he didn't tell you? Tell me what? I'm busy with post-pregnancy stuff, but his messages won't stop. I'm at my limit. Wait, what requests? Is Jake asking to remarry you? That's right. He says he's got you well insured, so I won't have money troubles. He keeps asking for dates, no matter how many times I refuse. That can't be true. Jake took out that much insurance on me? Yeah, he was quite proud of it. It's interesting how he's planning ahead while his wife is fighting an illness. Really shows his heart, doesn't it? No, this can't be happening while I'm this weak. Come to think of it, Jake's hospital visits have suddenly decreased lately. He says he's busy with work, but maybe he's just lost interest in me. Oh, he's busy, all right. I heard he's been going to dating events. Got this info from a mutual friend who spotted him. He calls it networking. Dating events? No way. He wouldn't. He's trading me in for another woman? That's too cruel. Is it? It is. But you don't have any right to criticize Jake. You stole someone else's husband too. Now you're making a big fuss when you're the one being replaced. Not really in a position to complain, are you? This is different. We were in love. No, the cheater is the one who's wrong. Jake, look at your own faults before getting angry. The cycle continues, doesn't it? What? I've done nothing wrong. I'm fighting hard through my treatment, and I want to have Jake's children when I get better. Why are you being so mean to me? Mean? I'm just using your own logic. Stop playing the victim. You know Jake wants children more than anything. Are you saying your happiness is more important than his? As his wife, maybe you should set him free. Shut up! What the hell? You're being so cruel, using my own words against me. Oh, I'm glad my cruelty is coming through. I learned from the best. Just to be clear, you won't remarry Jake, right? You wouldn't do that to me? Of course not. I'm going to live happily with my husband and our beautiful baby. I never want to be involved with that cheater again. Good to hear that. In that case, I'll make Jake regret even thinking about leaving me. He loaded me up with life insurance, did he? Well then, I'll make sure to spend every last penny of his savings. What? You think you're the only one who can be cruel? Watch me destroy everything he has. He'll be sorry if he thought I'd just quietly fight this disease. I absolutely won't let Jake have a happy ending. Ashley. Every credit card, every account, I'll empty them all. Let's see him try dating with no money. You've finally lost it. Lost it? No, I finally found myself. The real me, the one who won't be anyone's victim anymore. Good luck with that. I don't need luck. I just need revenge. Thanks, sis. You've shown me the way. Glad I could help. Goodbye, Ashley. Before her death, Ashley went wild with excuses of fulfilling her bucket list. She'd sneak out of the hospital to spend lavishly at host clubs, suddenly donating millions to charity, and lived like she was determined to drain Jake's savings completely. She was running on pure adrenaline. Even her doctors were alarmed at how unpatient-like she was behaving for someone so ill. Jake couldn't stop her, and worse, he was too concerned about appearances to even try. Finally, he was so financially drained, he couldn't even pay the insurance premiums, reduced to begging both sets of parents for living expenses. As for Sarah, she's living her best life with her loving husband and beautiful baby, teaching her child the importance of genuine gratitude. What the hell are you doing? Give James back right now! How could you take the groom from the wedding venue? What were you thinking? It's not like I kidnapped him. He came with me on his own. I'm standing here in my wedding dress. Everyone is waiting. Where have you taken him? Huh? You saw it yourself, Emily. James came with me willingly. That means he chose me over you on his own. We've been planning this wedding for months. The guests are all here. Our parents are devastated. How could you do this to your own sister? I just couldn't help myself. At least tell me where you are so we can talk about this. We're already on our way out of town. There's nothing to talk about. You're running away? Just like that? Yeah, so even if you tell me to give him back, I can't. It's clear that he and I are connected by the red string of fate. We're meant to be together. Connected by fate? You're my sister! We grew up together! How could you do this to me? Just give up on James already. He's mine now. Give up? But we were about to have our wedding ceremony today. Right before walking into the venue, this happens. You never really understood James like I do. We have a special connection. Don't be ridiculous, Sarah. Come back here and explain yourselves. I know I did something terrible to you, Emily. Running away with the groom right before the wedding must be traumatic. But our true love can't be stopped by anyone. True love? You're talking about true love while destroying my wedding? James and I have been messaging for months. He told me how uncertain he was about marrying you. And you never thought to tell me, your own sister?
It would have only hurt you more. This way is better. So anyway, good luck dealing with everything. James and I are going to live our lives being true to love.
Sarah, please, think about what you're doing. Think about our family.
I already have. James is worth it. We're turning our phones off now. Don't try to find us.
Sarah! Sarah! Answer me!
Hey, Emily, what's up?
James, you're only messaging me now? After what you did?
Sorry about yesterday, Emily. Were you able to cancel the wedding?
Yes, since neither you nor Sarah were answering your phones, I had to apologize to everyone by myself and somehow managed to cancel it.
Man, really sorry for causing so much trouble. But you're amazing, Emily. Handling everything calmly by yourself. You're such a strong woman.
Don't give me that crap. I just dealt with it because I had to. My mind's been completely blank since yesterday. What's going on? If you're running away together, does that mean... were you two having an affair?
Yeah, Sarah and I have been together for 6 months.
That long? And 6 months ago? Wasn't that around the time we signed the final contract with the wedding venue?
Look, I know the timing was bad.
Bad? I was picking out flowers while you were with my sister!
The day after we booked the venue, I happened to run into Sarah at a bar. And one thing led to another.
You're laughing about this? Really?
Chill out, Emily.
You've got to be kidding! Having an affair the day after we booked our wedding venue.
Well, what could I do? We've been drinking, plus I always thought Sarah was cute. We'd have decided it would just be a one-time thing.
You always thought she was cute? She's been around our entire relationship.
I tried to resist my feelings for her.
Then how did it turn into running away together?
Sarah told me she couldn't forget about that night, and before we knew it, we were dating.
While planning our wedding? While choosing our future home? You know, if you were going to date, you should have broken up with me first. Then I wouldn't have had to go through such a humiliating experience on my wedding day.
Alright, calm down. I didn't expect Sarah to show up. I've been with you for 5 years and you meant something to me. I mean, I actually broke things off with Sarah the day before the wedding.
What? You broke things off with her? Then why did you leave with her yesterday?
Sarah agreed to break up then, but I never expected her to show up right before the wedding saying come with me. She was desperately reaching out to me. What kind of man would I be if I ignored Sarah in that situation?
But abandoning me at the altar was fine?
Come on, there are times when a man has to do what he has to do.
Don't you dare talk about being a man. You betrayed the one person you should never have betrayed. Your own fiancé.
Come on, calm down. I understand why you're angry, but what's done is done. You're kind and strong, so you'll accept everything, right?
Huh? Accept everything? You want me to just forget what happened?
Of course I'll take responsibility. I'll give you all my savings as compensation for running away. It's almost $200,000. That's a pretty good amount, right?
Really? That much?
I really do feel bad about what I did to you, so this is the least I can do.
Money won't fix what you and Sarah did to me, but I guess I'll take it if you're offering. Wait. I want to accept your offer, but will you and Sarah be okay after eloping? I heard you submitted your resignation to your company right after. That you're going to live just the two of you somewhere where no one knows you.
Actually, I've already got my next job lined up. I'm going to work at a company run by my college senior, and I'll be an executive.
What?
Of course, being an executive means the pay is incredible. I'll be able to save up $200,000 again in no time. I've got a young, cute girlfriend. I'm a company executive making great money. My future's looking bright.
You sound pretty happy about ruining my life.
Sorry, but I can't help it when everything's going so well for me.
Yeah, becoming an executive is pretty impressive. But why did your senior offer you such a position? Being a company executive is quite a favorable arrangement.
I guess he wanted to help out his junior who was in trouble. All my seniors have been pretty good to me since college.
But still, an executive position is basically like being a business partner. To trust such an important position to someone who ran away from their wedding.
Actually, my senior's way beyond just eloping. He's got 5 girlfriends. He said he was looking for someone like me who wasn't bound by conventional morals.
So you're proud of being immoral now? I see. Birds of a feather. In that case, I'll gratefully accept the $200,000 compensation. And that's the end between us. Don't ever contact me again.
Leave it to me. I'll transfer the money right away.
I never want to hear from either of you again.
You'll have the money by tomorrow. Goodbye, Emily.
Emily, will you hear me out? Please don't block this number. I really need to talk to you.
What?
Help me, Emily. Please help me take care of James. No, actually, could you just do all of it for me?
You have some nerve messaging me after a year of silence.
Don't be so uptight. I need your help.
You suddenly contact me and the first thing you do is make demands? Why should I? And what do you mean care? James is only in his 30s.
I know I'm the last person you want to hear from, but, well, you see, James, he got into a traffic accident.
What?
It was a single vehicle accident, so he didn't hurt anyone else. He crashed into a utility pole, totaled the car. His life isn't in danger and his injuries are healing well, but he damaged the nerves in his legs, so he can't walk.
When did this happen?
A couple of months ago. I've been trying to handle it myself, but...
Those nerve injuries, they won't heal?
Well, the doctors say no matter how much rehabilitation he does, he'll never walk again. They say he'll be in a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
That's terrible, to never be able to walk again at such a young age.
Whatever. I'm the one having it tough. I'll have to take care of James in his wheelchair for the rest of his life. But I can't do it alone. That's why I need your help, Emily.
You ran away with him. He's your responsibility.
What? Why would you say that?
That's my line. Why are you asking me for help? I don't even want to see your faces anymore.
I know what we did was unforgivable, but this is different.
If you're so desperate, why don't you ask James's parents first?
I already tried that, but they immediately refused.
Really?
I contacted Mom and Dad too, but when they all finally replied, they just said no way, and that's it.
Oh?
Even his own parents won't help us. Can you believe that? They said they absolutely won't help no matter how much I beg. They don't want to see our faces. They asked me to remember how much trouble we caused them a year ago.
Well, both families had a hard time because of your elopement, especially James's family, since so many relatives had come. They had to go around apologizing to everyone even more desperately than I did.
That's why you're the only one I can turn to, Emily.
Even if you say that.
You were always the responsible one, the one who took care of everyone. Look, I know a lot happened a year ago, but you got $200,000 from him as compensation, right? Since you got that much, can't you just let the elopement thing go? The money resolved everything. Let's just pretend it never happened.
What?
Your only little sister is in trouble, and James says he's anxious about just having me. The person you were once engaged to is in pain. If you really loved him, you should help. You'll help us, right, Emily? He's had an accident and can't walk. It's really hard.
Sorry, but I don't have a sister.
What? Emily, please don't say that.
That day a year ago, when you two ran away right before the wedding, from that day on, I cut ties with you. I don't have a sister anymore, so I can't help even if you ask.
Hey, what are you saying? Even if you cut ties, it doesn't erase the fact that we're related by blood. Legally, you'll always be my sister.
True, legally, we're still family, even if I disown you. But I'm still declaring that I'm cutting ties with you. I don't have a sister anymore. I'll live as if you don't exist. I absolutely won't help you, no matter how much trouble you're in.
No, after everything we've been through together.
I sympathize, but try your best without relying on me.
This is ridiculous! After I begged so much, you don't have to be so cold about something that happened a year ago. Besides, we paid you almost $200,000.
James paid that, not you. Don't act so high and mighty when you haven't paid a cent.
That money should count as being from both of us. The amount was way more than the standard compensation amount. After receiving that much money, you could at least help us. Just let the elopement thing go already.
You keep saying that, but the money and this are separate issues, okay?
What?
The settlement money aside, that was compensation money for you two to take responsibility for what you did. Just because I accepted it doesn't mean I've forgiven you from the bottom of my heart.
But...
So, there you have it. It must be tough, but good luck. Power through with your true love.
Emily, please, don't do this.
Emily, I need to talk to you.
What now?
So you really won't help us? Sarah begged you multiple times, but you refused?
Yeah, I'm not going to change my answer just because you've switched players.
You really don't want to help us, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to help.
And what are we supposed to do from now on? I can't even walk anymore. Sarah can't handle everything alone.
You know, I have a simple question. Why don't you hire professionals? You're an executive at your senior's company, right? You must make quite a lot. You could easily afford a private caregiver. It must be tough, but you could solve this with money.
I wish it were that simple.
The company wouldn't fire you just because of an injury, right? I mean, as an executive, you can still work even in a wheelchair, can't you? It's just my assumption, but you're not like a regular employee who needs to walk around for sales. You basically just sit at your desk typing on your computer all day, right? So a wheelchair shouldn't be a problem for our work.
Yeah, you're right. Except that would only be true if the company still existed.
What?
Actually, the company went bankrupt a while back, and I haven't told Sarah about this yet. No company, no job. Can't afford to hire a caregiver.
What? The company went bankrupt? How? How does that happen in just 1 year?
It was already falling apart by then. I was deceived by my senior.
What?
Things seemed good, and my salary was decent. But the truth is, my company was already on the verge of bankruptcy. I was just invited to join a failing company. Then my senior ran away with the company's money and disappeared.
What? Your amazing new job, your bright future. Oh, what a shame.
Remember I told you he had 5 girlfriends? Well, they were all married women. When all their husbands found out at once and demanded compensation, he took the company's money and ran.
Well, that's such an absurd reason for embezzlement. I'm speechless.
Worst part is, I never saw it coming. Apparently all of them demanded cash payment up front. With compensation for 5 people, it added up to hundreds of thousands. My senior was the type who never saved money. Always spent everything he had. So obviously he didn't have that kind of money. And then...
So he used the company's money to pay them and then fled, after dumping a failing company on you.
I was always given the boring behind-the-scenes work. My senior handled all the management. I had no idea what was going on with the company. Then suddenly my senior was gone. No money in the company, and then bankruptcy came so fast.
Oh my.
I couldn't think straight that day. I just knew I had to get home and tell Sarah everything. I got in my car and started driving. Next thing I knew, I was in the hospital.
I heard you hit a utility pole. You must have been driving while in shock. It's really fortunate you didn't involve anyone else.
Keep thinking if I had just stayed with the old company. But I never thought I'd end up unable to walk from the accident. And apparently the insurance will only pay out about $100,000. That kind of money will disappear in no time.
If this had happened while you were still with your old company, you might have had workers' compensation and various other benefits, but it happened after the bankruptcy.
Everything's falling apart. Please help me, Emily. I'm not asking you to take care of me with Sarah, but could you at least return that $200,000?
What?
I was kind of full of myself back then. I guess I paid way above the standard amount. So I'm not asking for all the $200,000 back. Just the amount above what would have been the standard compensation.
Sorry, I've already used all of it, so that's impossible.
What? You used it all? It It was $200,000, and it's only been a year. How could you manage that?
Actually, I bought a condo right after. Used the whole amount as a down payment.
What?
After the worst day of my life, that was the only way I could think of to move on. I took the plunge and bought a spacious condo. Thanks to that, I'm enjoying a comfortable new life every day.
My $200,000. No way. Then what are we supposed to do now?
That's something for you and Sarah to figure out together. You're a couple, after all. But first, you need to tell her about the company's bankruptcy. It'll be hard, but you can do it. Compared to running away right before a wedding, this is nothing.
Emily, please. I know I don't deserve your help.
You're right. You don't.
I made a terrible mistake.
Goodbye, James.
Please, let us live in your condo, Emily. I heard you bought a spacious place with his money.
Why should I have to live with strangers? That's absolutely not happening. I refuse.
We're not strangers, we're family. Don't be so cold, please. I heard about the company bankruptcy from him too. And you know what? Apparently that runaway senior had some debts. And we have to repay that money too.
Is that so? By the way, how much debt?
$200,000.
My, that seems to be quite the recurring number.
This isn't funny, Emily. We're desperate. If you still had that $200,000, then we could have paid off the debt. Since it's kind of your fault we're in trouble, you should help us in exchange.
My fault? How exactly is this my fault?
If you hadn't used all that money on a condo...
No, you're in trouble because of a certain runaway senior, and before that, because you both eloped. Well, I sympathize. I have nothing to do with this. Not my problem. Figure it out yourselves.
How can you be so heartless after growing up together?
That's what you asked for when you ran away with him on my wedding day. Deal with it.
But we can't. It's impossible. I'll apologize for James, for running away, for hurting you a year ago. I'll get on my knees, so please, help us.
Look, aren't you misunderstanding something? I'm not being mean because I want you to grovel.
Huh? Then what do you want from us?
I don't want apologies. I'm not being cold because I want you to say sorry. I simply can't forgive you, no matter how much you apologize. Even if you get on your knees, my resentment will never go away.
No. But we were so close once.
Running away right before a wedding and with my own sister. Do you have any idea how deep into despair I was thrown that day? I'm sorry, but even seeing you two in despair now, I can only think that it serves you right.
Emily, I know what we did was wrong, but this is different. James can't walk anymore. We have nowhere to go.
You two have your true love that was worth betraying family for. With that, you can surely overcome anything. So you'll be fine. Work hard together. And since you're being so persistent, I'm going to block both of you.
Please don't block us. We have no one else. No!
Remember what you said to me? True love can't be stopped by anyone. Adios, my former sister. Life is still long. Don't despair. Just do your best.
Emily, please! At least let me explain everything!
I immediately blocked both their numbers. Then I explained everything to our parents and relatives and asked them to never tell anyone about where my new condo is. Everyone kindly agreed, and when those two frantically started contacting everyone trying to find out where I lived, not a single person told them. According to rumors I heard later, James was able to leave the hospital, but his leg injury never healed. Now he works full-time from home doing data entry, while Sarah takes care of him and the house, and in her spare time works multiple shifts at a local bar. Somehow, they're managing to live while paying off their debt.
Sarah, got a minute? Need to tell you something important.
Sure, what's up?
Mike and I are finally moving out of your parents' house.
Really? That sudden?
Well, you know how we've been talking about it for a while. Since we're ending the living arrangement, please take care of your mom from now on.
Wait, what? What do you mean ending? You guys have been there for 5 years now.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But exciting news! We're actually building our dream house next year, so we decided it's time to move out.
Building, not buying? That's quite different from what you were planning before.
Plans change! Isn't it amazing? We found this perfect plot of land.
Finally getting your dream house. Congratulations! Amy, you must have finally saved up that down payment. I know you and Mike were working so hard for it.
Well, about that. We actually haven't saved much at all, but it's working out anyway.
What? Really? I don't understand.
Don't worry, everything's perfect. Sometimes things just work out, you know?
But you were living with my parents specifically to save for the down payment, right? You said you wanted to save $80,000 before buying. Are you buying without a down payment? That seems risky.
Oh, Sarah, you worry too much. Actually, your mom is giving us $200,000. So we can build our dream house even without the down payment. Isn't that amazing?
Mom is giving you $200,000 out of nowhere? That doesn't sound like her at all. No way! Hold on, that's a huge amount of help. Did something happen?
Your mom is just being super generous. I mean, we have been living together for 5 years. We're practically her second daughter now, right?
Mom has always been generous, but $200,000 is different from helping with groceries or babysitting.
Yes, I guess she felt sorry for us since we couldn't save much despite working so hard. Your sweet mom just said, please use this, and gave us $200,000 just like that. It's like a fairy tale.
Seriously? Mom just handed over $200,000 without any conditions? That doesn't sound like her at all.
Well, you know your mom, always wanting to help her children. She's been watching us struggle to save. I guess she wanted to help make our dreams come true.
But still, that's her retirement money. Did she talk to Dad about this?
Oh, don't worry about all that. Your parents have plenty saved up. They're not the type to spend much anyway.
Amy, that's not really the point.
All that hard work paid off. Even though there were tough days arguing with your mom, who would have thought such an amazing gift was waiting for us? Sometimes you just have to trust that things will work out.
Living together must have been challenging, but getting $200,000 as a gift, I have to say, I'm pretty shocked. Did you discuss this with Mike first?
Of course! We're all so excited! The house plans are already drawn up. Want to see them?
Maybe later. I'm still trying to process this. Have you started packing yet?
Actually, we're mostly packed already. So anyway, we'll be moving out this month. We'll probably be too busy with the new house to visit much. So please, take care of your mom since you're her actual daughter.
What? Amy, that's a strange way to put it, after Mom helped you so much.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I did help take care of her while living there, but now that we're moving out, that's not my responsibility anymore. Please don't rely on me for anything related to your mom, okay? We'll be super busy with the new house anyway.
I never asked you to take care of Mom, but your attitude seems really cold considering everything.
Cold? Not at all. I'm just being practical. We can't keep running back and forth once we move. The new house is like 30 minutes away.
30 minutes isn't that far, especially after everything Mom's done for you.
Look, I know you might be jealous about the money, but your mom chose to give it to us. We didn't ask for it.
Jealous? That's not it at all. I'm concerned about how casual you seem about such a huge gift.
Well, don't be. Everything's perfect. Your mom is happy to help. We're getting our dream house. What's there to worry about?
Amy, $200,000 is a life-changing amount. Are you sure you're thinking this through?
Of course we are. The plans are already approved. Construction starts next month. It's all happening so fast.
That's what worries me. This all seems very rushed.
You're such a worrier, Sarah. Just be happy for us. Your nephew will have such a beautiful home to grow up in.
Speaking of my nephew, how's he handling the idea of moving?
Oh, he is too young to really understand, but he'll love having his own playroom and a huge backyard. Your mom helped us pick out some really nice fixtures, too.
Mom helped with the house plans?
Well, she gave some suggestions, since she's funding it and all. But don't worry, we didn't let her take over or anything.
I see. I need to talk to Mike about this. When's he home from work?
Oh, he's super busy with the house stuff. Better let me handle all the announcements. He's got enough on his plate.
I still think I should talk to him directly. This is a big family matter.
Trust me, everything's fine. No need to bother Mike. He's stressed enough as it is. Just be happy for us.
Hey, Mike, I just heard from Amy about the new house. Did Mom really give you $200,000 in support? Is that true?
Sarah, I told you I'd handle telling everyone. Why are you messaging Mike?
Amy, I need to hear this from my brother, too. This affects our whole family.
Fine, whatever. But like I said, everything's perfect. Your mom is happy to help us. No need to make it complicated.
Amy, I'd like to talk to Mike directly about this. I think that's reasonable.
You don't trust me? After everything we've been through as family? I'm hurt, Sarah. Really hurt.
This isn't about trust. It's about understanding a major family decision. Let me talk to Mike, please.
Fine, but remember, I told you everything already. Your mom gave us the money. She wanted to help us. End of story.
We'll see what Mike says. I still think this needs more discussion.
Whatever, just don't upset him. He's been working so hard. And don't make your mom feel bad about helping us. She made her choice.
I just want to understand the situation better. That's all.
Well, now you know. We're moving out. Building our dream house. Your mom is helping us. What else is there to understand?
There's plenty to understand. But I'll wait to hear from Mike.
Fine, but don't say I didn't explain everything. And remember, your mom wanted to do this. She's happy to help us. So don't make her feel bad about it. That wouldn't be fair to her.
I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad. I just want to talk to my brother about this. It's a reasonable request.
Oh, Amy already told you about that? I was hoping to explain things myself.
She told me in a really excited mood. She even made sure to tell me not to expect her help with Mom anymore. Not that I was planning to ask or expect that anyway, but something feels off about all this.
When did she tell you?
Just now, she was going on about how Mom gave you $200,000 as a gift. Said it was because you couldn't save much while living there.
That's not exactly how it happened. I should have told you sooner, sis.
Mike, what's really going on? This doesn't sound like Mom at all.
I'm sorry about Amy being rude, sis, and sorry for not telling you about the money sooner. I was planning to explain everything to you properly myself. This whole situation is complicated.
Complicated how? Just tell me straight. Did Mom really give you $200,000?
She did provide the money, yes, but there's a lot more to the story.
I see. But from your response, it sounds like Mom really did give you $200,000 in support. That's quite a sum. I'm still surprised. Were you planning on telling me?
Of course I was going to tell you. I just wanted to explain everything properly. It's not as simple as Amy made it sound.
What do you mean?
It is a shocking amount, but don't worry, we're planning to pay Mom back bit by bit. So please don't worry about that part. We've already worked out a payment plan.
What? Pay it back? You're going to pay back a gift? Wait, was it a gift? Amy said it was a gift.
What are you talking about, sis? We just borrowed $200,000. We're definitely paying it back bit by bit. Did Amy tell you it was a gift?
But Amy said it was a gift, and her attitude. I don't think she realizes it's borrowed money. You couldn't save much while living there together, right? She told me Mom felt sorry for you both and gave it as a gift. That's what I heard from Amy. Mike, what's really going on here?
Wait, hold on. That's a very convenient summary of what happened. Amy's version isn't accurate at all.
What do you mean?
What? We lived with Mom and Dad for 5 years to save for the down payment. We were saving steadily. Thanks to that, we actually managed to save $80,000. But Amy spent it all without telling me. The whole thing is a mess, sis.
What? The savings are gone? How is that possible?
We actually reached our $80,000 goal this spring. I was so proud of us. We were finally ready to start house hunting. But right after that, she spent hundreds of thousands behind my back. She spent it all on our kids' activities. Yeah, hundreds of thousands just on that. I still can't believe it happened.
On activities? For a 3-year-old? How is that even possible?
She got influenced by other moms and enrolled our kid in all these activities like a $1,000 a month gymnastics club, piano lessons, some $10,000 English learning program, premium swimming lessons, art classes, everything. All our down payment savings went up in smoke because of that. 5 years of savings gone in months.
Mike, why didn't you tell me sooner? I could have helped somehow.
I was embarrassed, sis, and trying to figure out how to handle it. I didn't even know about it until I checked our accounts for the house purchase.
How did Amy explain it? Did she even try to explain?
I absolutely lost it when I found out and confronted her. She tried to justify it at first, said it was for our son's future. Then Amy went crying to Mom, saying things like, "Is divorce okay with you? Are you okay with never seeing your grandson again?" She basically manipulated Mom into helping us.
And that's how Mom ended up giving you $200,000? By threatening her with not seeing her grandson? That's horrible, Mike.
That's basically it. I tried really hard to stop Mom, but she gave us $200,000 because we managed to live together well. And she was worried about her grandson. Amy knew exactly what buttons to push.
This is completely different from what I heard. The way Amy told it, Mom was happy to give you the money. She made it sound like Mom just wanted to help.
Mom did want to help, but not like this. I had a private talk with Mom later, and we agreed to treat this $200,000 as a loan. We even prepared a loan document just in case. I told Amy about this too. She heard it, but I guess it went in one ear and out the other. Yeah. Anyway, just so you know, we didn't get any special $200,000 gift, so please don't worry about that. We'll pay it back properly.
Amy's been acting like it was all Mom's idea, like Mom just wanted to give you the money. She even seemed smug about it.
That's Amy for you. She hears what she wants to hear. I've made it clear multiple times it's a loan, but she just ignores that part.
How are you handling all this? It must be stressful.
It's been rough, not gonna lie, but I'm more worried about Mom. She's been so supportive despite everything. I feel terrible about the whole situation.
Thanks for explaining everything. Now I can truly celebrate your new house with a clear conscience, even if the circumstances aren't what I thought.
Please, come visit once it's finished. Mom and you are welcome anytime. I want to make this work somehow.
Thanks, but first, I should visit Mom. She must be lonely with her lively son and daughter-in-law moving out, especially after everything that's happened.
Please do. You haven't been able to visit much because of Amy's attitude. Mom will be so happy to see you back. She misses you.
I miss her too. I'll stop by tomorrow. We have a lot to talk about.
Thanks, sis, for understanding and not judging.
That's what family is for. Real family.
Yeah. I just hope this all works out somehow, for everyone's sake.
We'll figure it out together. That's what siblings are for.
Thanks, sis. I needed to hear that.
Amy, where are you? The funeral for Mom is about to start. Everyone's waiting.
Huh? Is it that time already?
OMG, I totally overslept. What time is it? What? Overslept? The funeral starts in 20 minutes. We sent the schedule days ago.
Sorry, Sarah. I just woke up. Lol. Got too excited at the housewarming party. 2 bottles of wine was probably too much for one night. My head is killing me.
Are you serious right now? A housewarming party? The night before the funeral?
Don't be so uptight. The house is finally ready. We had to celebrate.
Hold on, Amy. You said you had something really important yesterday, right? That's why Mike and I handled all the funeral preparations alone. And it turns out it was your housewarming party? You couldn't wait a few days?
The timing couldn't be helped. Everyone was free yesterday. And the house was finally ready. We had to celebrate right away.
The house Mom helped you get, and you couldn't even wait until after her funeral?
Oh crap. I'll get ready now. Come pick me up quick. I can throw something on.
Who do you think paid for that mansion you're in? You owe Mom so much. At least come pay your respects. She just died in a sudden accident. Show some basic human decency.
But I literally just woke up and my hair's a mess, and I'm still in bed. I'm literally lying down. It's only a 10-minute taxi ride from the new house to your parents' place. Can't we delay it a bit?
Delay a funeral? Are you listening to yourself?
Just a little. I need to look presentable. You know how judgmental the relatives can be.
The relatives are all waiting. Please come quickly. I won't accept you missing this just because you overslept. This is Mom's funeral we're talking about.
Sarah, you're scaring me. What's gotten into you? Since when are you this strict? It's just a funeral.
Just a funeral? This is our mother's funeral.
Well, your mother. And I said I'd try to make it.
I hate people who lack basic manners. I wouldn't be this harsh with just any in-law. But Amy, you've received so much help from our mom. They let you live with them to help you save money, and I heard she helped a lot with that. You were able to return to work early because of Mom's help. Now she's suddenly gone in this tragic accident, and you won't even come to her funeral to show gratitude? That's beyond disrespectful. It's disgusting.
Hold on a minute. Sure, living with them helped us in many ways, but it was mutual, right? Yes. Your mom must have been happy too, not being lonely. She had fun taking care of her grandson every day. Stop making it sound like we only caused trouble. I already paid my respects while living there. So calling me disrespectful, that's too harsh.
Paid your respects while living there? By spending all your savings? By manipulating her into giving you money?
That's not fair. I made her life lively. She loved having us there.
Amy, are you serious right now? After relying on Mom for 5 whole years, getting her to loan you $200,000, you think you've already shown enough gratitude by partying the night before her funeral?
I would go if I could, but I overslept. What can I do? Your mom was a kind person. She wouldn't be angry about something like this. She'd understand. So yeah, I'm skipping because I overslept. What's done is done.
You'll regret this more than you can imagine.
No, I won't. Are you going to say Mom will be sad in heaven or something? Sorry, but I don't listen to that kind of unrealistic talk. Please pay respects to your mom on my behalf. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm hungover and need more sleep. Good night. Say nice things about me at the funeral.
Enjoy your last peaceful nap, because when you wake up, you'll be kicked out of that house immediately. So rest up now. You'll need the energy. Well then, sweet dreams. Hope you have nice dreams. You'll need them.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, kicked out? Why are you suddenly saying such confusing things? Sarah, what are you talking about? This isn't funny.
Oh, it's not meant to be funny. Not at all.
You can't kick me out. This is my house too. What are you even talking about?
Just wait. Your hangover won't be the worst part of your day. I promise you that.
Stop being cryptic. What's going on? Sarah? Answer me. You're free freaking me out.
Good. You should be freaked out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a funeral to attend for the woman who gave you everything, while you sleep off your party. Enjoy your nap. It's your last one in that house.
It means we're getting divorced.
What? Mike, where did you come from?
I'm divorcing someone who won't even attend my mother's funeral. When you get back, you're signing divorce papers. I've already contacted a lawyer.
Oh, wait. Mike? Divorce? Why are you saying this all of a sudden? Don't get so angry over missing a funeral. Just missing a funeral? This is crazy.
Just missing a funeral? You really think Mom's funeral is something minor? She was our biggest supporter for our dream house. She always supported our life with a smile. And you're treating her like nothing, like she meant nothing.
Hey, calm down. What? What's the big deal? Aren't you sleeping? Being hungover can't be helped. The housewarming party couldn't be helped either. My friend insisted it had to be yesterday. You know how these things are.
Your friend insisted? You mean your lover, right? Should I be more specific about which friend?
What? What are you talking about? Lover? Have you lost your mind?
Skipping funeral preparations to have a date with your lover in our house? And with our 3-year-old son in the house too? You've got some nerve having an affair. I have to admire your shamelessness. Really, I do.
What are you talking about? I'm not having an affair. Yesterday was really just a housewarming party with friends. Normal friends. Who told you these lies?
Stop playing dumb. I have plenty of evidence. Mom's diary. She saw everything.
What? What diary? What are you talking about?
While cleaning the house along with funeral preparations, I found Mom's diary. I was shocked when I read it. I never imagined Mom was keeping records of your affair. She was always watching out for me, even at the end.
Wait a minute. What is this diary? What kind of affair records are you talking about? This is ridiculous.
It's a record of the days you left our son with Mom to go out. You were going out 5 times a month, leaving our son with Mom. As your husband, I had no idea, but Mom knew. She kept track of everything.
You've got it wrong. Sure, I did leave our son with your mom to go out, but it's not what you think. It was all mom group meetups. When the activities increased, so did the social obligations. That's why I needed your mom's help for the mom groups.
Mom group meetups, huh? So I can call all the places where our son takes lessons? I can confirm with all your mom friends? Should I start making those calls now?
Well, the thing is...
And the diary has other records too, like the content of your carefree phone calls with your lover at home. Mom wrote down everything she overheard, every single detail.
What? No way! How were there records of that? I made sure to only call when your mom was napping with our son. I was always careful. Wait.
I see. So you timed your lover's calls during nap time. Maybe Mom was better at pretending to be asleep than you thought. Is that what you meant to say just now about being careful?
That's not. I didn't mean. You're twisting my words.
Still gonna resist the divorce? I think we have plenty of evidence. Would you like to hear more from Mom's diary? There's plenty more.
No, I absolutely won't divorce. Your mom's diary is all made up. She just wrote whatever sounded plausible. It might not all be true. She could have imagined things.
You might have a point there. Mom's gone now, so we can't verify what's true. Is that what you're counting on?
Exactly. So stop talking about divorce. Now? The funeral is important after all. I'll bring our son right now, so please don't be angry. Let's just forget about this.
No, don't come. I don't want a cheater ruining Mom's funeral. Stay where you are.
I keep telling you I'm not cheating. The only evidence is some fake diary, right? That's not enough for divorce. You can't prove anything.
Actually, there's one more piece of evidence, something more concrete.
One more? What are you talking about now?
In this new house, I installed pet cameras everywhere. Entrance, living room, bedroom. They're set up to see every part of the house. Every single part.
Huh? Wait a minute. What are these pet cameras? I never heard about this. You can't just install cameras.
What are you talking about? I definitely told you. You said you wanted to get a dog after we built the house, remember? Then Mom suggested we install cameras. She said if we're getting a pet, we need to think about when we're away. Mom loved dogs. She was serious about these things. Don't you remember that conversation?
Now that you mention it, maybe we did talk about that. But when did you?
Our son is still young, so I thought it would be useful. Plus, Mom lent us $200,000, so I thought we should consider her suggestions. That's why I installed multiple pet cameras. They record everything.
Just to check, are these cameras already running? Like right now?
Oh yeah, they're running here, so they must have captured everything you did yesterday, right? I'm scared to watch alone, so I'll check it later with my sister. Who would have thought Mom's pet cameras would come in handy like this? I'm grateful, but also embarrassed to show Mom in heaven. Oh, I guess she already knew.
Please, Mike, don't watch that footage. I want you to hear my side first. Let me explain. There must be a misunderstanding.
Shut up, I don't want to hear your excuses. Well, I'm heading back now. Just wait there, quietly. The lawyers will contact you soon.
Wait, Mike! Don't do this! Let's talk about this! Mike!
Goodbye, Amy. Enjoy the house while you can. You won't be here much longer.
We're getting divorced because of your dead mother! She had to go snooping and writing everything down! I didn't want this divorce! None of this would have happened if she hadn't interfered!
Don't you dare blame Mom. Don't you dare speak about her like that.
And Sarah, you didn't even take my side. You could have supported me, being a woman yourself. We were like sisters. How could you turn on me like this?
Don't you dare. How dare you betray my dear brother and then talk like this? You cheated on him in the house our mother helped you get. You have no shame at all.
Fine, if that's how you want to be. I'll disappear, all right. Mike's getting plenty of inheritance from your mom anyway. Just give me my share of the assets and I'll divorce. I know you've got money from living together all those years.
You think you deserve anything after what you've done?
After all, she gave you $200,000 just like that. I'll take my share of the inheritance and leave. Really grateful she left us something before dying. At least I'll get something out of this mess.
Hate to burst your bubble, but you won't get a penny. Not one single yen.
What? What are you talking about? I have rights.
Inheritance isn't subject to division of assets in divorce. You'll be kicked out with nothing but the clothes on your back. That's the law.
You're kidding. You must be lying. I lived there. I took care of her.
I don't want to explain the details, so look it up yourself. You're not getting any money. That's all I have to say. You can ask any lawyer.
No, this won't work. I'm going through all this. I can't get nothing. I lived with you all. I was like a daughter to your mom. I absolutely have inheritance rights. You can't do this to me.
Let me explain then. That $200,000 Mom gave you for the new house, that was officially recorded as a loan, not a gift. And, roughly speaking, Mom's total inheritance is about $300,000. Usually, Mike and I would each get $150,000, but since Mike borrowed $200,000, I'm getting $50,000 less than I should. Do you understand what that means?
You're not saying we have to pay that back. What? That's impossible.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If you're so insistent about inheritance rights, you'll have to take on the debts, too. Pay up the $50,000 Mike overborrowed. Want to claim your rights now?
No way! That's impossible! How can I come up with that kind of money when I'm struggling to get by? You can't do this! I'll tell everyone what you're doing!
Tell them what exactly? How you spent your savings behind Mike's back? How you manipulated Mom into giving you money? How you cheated on my brother? Please, go ahead and tell everyone.
This isn't fair! I dedicated years to your family. I deserve something.
You deserve exactly what you're getting. Nothing.
I'll fight this. I'll get a lawyer. They'll make you give me my share.
Will you please just disappear from our lives? Like I said before, I hate people with no manners. And women like you who betray their husbands with affairs, I just want to punch you in the face. So goodbye. If you try contacting us again, I won't hold back. And I mean that.
You'll regret this, both of you. I'll make sure everyone knows what you've done.
Goodbye, Amy. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Actually, do let it hit you. It's the least you deserve. Mike and Amy got divorced. She left saying she didn't need him since she had a boyfriend, but it turned out her lover was also married. When Amy showed up at his house with their son, his wife immediately demanded compensation and made her sign a document promising never to contact him again. She ultimately had to take out a huge loan to pay the settlement. She tried moving back in with her parents, but they kicked her out, saying, "You're probably after our life insurance. We can't live with a daughter like you." I hear she's now working as a single mother in an unfamiliar city. It's all her own doing. Mike only receives photos of their growing child, but at least it's a comfort to know the child he got custody of is growing up healthy.